Hello, Blizzard fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Blizzard upload. This is Game 2 between ByuL and PartinG on Iron Fortress The Ladder Edition. This is from their 2015 WCS quarterfinal series, best of 5. And Game 1 went to ByuL. Spoiler alert. I don't understand why people say that after they spoil things, but I just did that, so I think I understand a little bit better now. So ByuL gets a nice big 1 there next to his name. Boop! There it is, top right. Look how fancy. ByuL up 1-0. Like I said, this is a best of 5 series, so if ByuL wins 2 more games, he will take the series off of PartinG and move on to the semifinals against whoever wins the other side of that bracket. So in the top right of Iron Fortress, again, it looks like Korean characters, but trust me, it is definitely Iron Fortress. It is PartinG. And in the bottom right of Iron Fortress, we have the red Zerg player. It is ByuL. I had to look up the pronunciation for ByuL just to make sure I was getting it correct. It is in fact ByuL. Using that same build again, extractor first into spawning pool, really no expansion in sight whatsoever, interestingly enough, but PartinG is not going for a Forge Fast expand here. I guess the wall is just way too big to do that. I guess that explains why ByuL is going for these early lings. Trying to take a Nexus here has got to be a nightmare for a Zerg player. It's just like, what, a gateway, forge, cannon, pylon, just so many buildings required to really hold this. But hey, PartinG's going for it. Not actually using the gateway as part of the wall, but that's the plan eventually. So here comes ByuL. Where is he going to come here with these lings? Here they come. Did the probe scout this out? I think the probe managed to scout that out. Yes, he did see the spawning pool. And here come the lings catching that probe, burning it down. Well played indeed. Going to slow things down again. Sound enabled. Is sound turned off for some reason? It is enabled, but for some reason I don't think I heard anything with that attack. So here we come. 6 slow lings, never having looked more scary in their entire lives. Going to try to get on up there. Gets the surround on the Zealot, microing back the lings to keep them alive. Not a single ling is dead. All of them going to town on this probe, and here we come on in. Another Zealot has popped up as well, but more lings coming across the map, being super annoying, but they allowed the Zealot to plug this hole. I don't know what that was all about. Getting chased around. Are we sending more lings up? No, pretty much just going to use these lings for that harass. One-on-one ling versus probe is usually pretty good, but I think 2 probes could zap there, and the Zergling does actually go down. But again, the number of lings inside the base here is a little bit much more for comfort. Too close to comfort. Is that a phrase? I tried to say like too close to comfort, but then it turned out bad. Speedlings are here now, making them infinitely more dangerous. PartinG does not like to have these lings inside his base whatsoever. The natural is up. We're going to try to snipe down this photon cannon before it can finish. That's a lot of DPS going down. Forces the cancel. That is huge. Not having that photon cannon there, taking down a probe here as well. ByuL might actually 2-0 PartinG here. This is kind of insane. Taking an expansion again. This is not an all-in by any means. Trying to get in, doing what it can. There's a lot of exposed area here. Another probe going down. These lings still alive. Running up into the main, trying to snipe down the Forge. That would be a nice pickup as well for PartinG. Getting up into this mineral line. Are we going to get more probe kills? Yes, another probe kill does come up here for ByuL. Going to try to snipe down another one. The reaction time a little bit too slow there again. And are we going to get the Forge? No. Instead, another swell of lings going to come up and try to actually manage to finish it. Just a few more hits there, and boom, it explodes. The door is wide open. Lings are right inside the base here for ByuL. Base lings dying left and right. Mothership core finally popping out, but another reinforcing amount of lings come from the natural up in here into the main. So many probes have died. 16, 17 probes have died, down to 11 total for PartinG. These lings are doing so much damage. This is what I love to do as a Zerg player in ZVP, is try to punish Protoss who don't wall. That's it. PartinG calls the GG. ByuL is victorious, taking a 2-0 lead over PartinG in this series. Wow, be sure to tune into Game 3 to see if ByuL can actually 3-0 PartinG. That would be amazing. Or see if PartinG can bring it back and bring it to a 2-1 result. So, regardless, this has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Blizzard upload. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. All those social media sites. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you heard and saw today. I do daily casts. I've been doing it for months now. I'm not going to stop on you, I promise. I will not abandon you at any time in the near future or the far future for that matter. Anyway, until next time, thank you so much for watching, and as always, you take care of yourself.